Good evening, Warriors, and welcome back to another episode of the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. And I am your host, James Charles. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving holiday, enjoyed some time with the family, a time away from the normal routine, a little break in the action. You have to remember that I am just a one man band here, so I also took a break from the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. My wife was in Texas for a week, so things were a little hectic around the house. My time was limited for extra things like the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. I had some extra domestic duties trying to keep the boys in order. And then, of course, with the holiday, um, spent some time with family and friends that I don't normally get to see. So I was out of the loop a little bit. So this sports report here is going to be a little bit shorter, to the point. Not a lot going on this last week, as the kids were only in school for 2 days, so they didn't have any events this week. But we do have some events coming up this week. Looking at the official GrassLakeWarriors.com website for our sporting events, the featured event, girls varsity bowling at Suburban Lanes against Leslie on Wednesday at 3:30. Ticker says 2 days, 21 hours, 7 minutes, and 30 seconds. Across the board, things are getting hot. We've got wrestling at Springport on Wednesday, December 3rd. And as I mentioned, bowling, December 3rd for the boys varsity and the girls varsity, both at Suburban Lanes. Thursday night, competitive cheer at Michigan Center High School. That is the middle school competitive cheer. And then Friday night, we've got uh, boys varsity and girls varsity bowling at Suburban Lanes as well. Okay, so I'm not sure why, but our GrassLakeWarriors.com sporting schedule does not have our boys basketball JV varsity schedule on there. But Wednesday, December 3rd, this is the GOFAN app here, GoFan website, where you can purchase your tickets for high school events, high school, middle school events. At any rate, Wednesday, December 3rd, the boys JV and the varsity will get things kicked off. So the schedule says this is at the middle school, but I would have to believe they're playing at the high school. But Wednesday night, JV and varsity boys get their season kicked off against Quincy. And then Friday night, they will travel out to Leslie for some hoops against the Blackhawks. So once again, JV and varsity basketball getting their season kicked off this week. And youth wrestling, Sunday, December 7th. Cascades Conference will hold their weekly tournament out at Western. So majority of our wrestlers will be going out to Western next Sunday, December 7th. There's also a Warzone tournament out at the Michigan Sports Facility. We'll have a few athletes there as well. That will be on the 7th, also at the Michigan Sports Facility on Shirley Drive. And then middle school boys basketball, 7th grade team currently sitting at 4-2 on a 3-game winning streak. 8th grade at 1-5, looking to get back on a winning streak after winning their season opener. They will play at home Monday night against Columbia Central Golden Eagles, and then Wednesday on the road against East Jackson. In hockey, Jackson Zeeble and his Jackson United team currently sit at first place in the Southeastern White Conference with a record of 3-2. Looks like they have one game this week coming up on Saturday at home, Optimus Ice Arena against Ann Arbor Huron River Rats. 4 p.m. The puck drops. So that's what I've got happening for you this week. I know it's short and sweet and to the point. We haven't had a lot going on this week as far as athletics go. Um, so we'll jump back into it next Sunday. I should have lots of information, hoops, wrestling, bowling, whatever we got out there. And if you got something out there, please send it to me at glsportsweeklyreport at gmail.com. Help me to make this show as good as we can make it. Help me lift up our student athletes, celebrate all victories, whether they're big or small, from our kindergartners all the way up to our seniors. We want to recognize all their efforts and celebrate their victories. Be sure to like the show, subscribe to the show, and help spread the word. But until next week, a little bit longer episode next week. God bless our kids. God bless our community. And go Warriors!